Hello, you guys. You guys, Fabio Hart coming back with another live video. In this video, guys, what I want to talk about is it's going to be more motivational. I feel like it's a lot of that's needed, um, especially with a lot of new people that's started watching me. I've gotten a lot of uh, new emails or people that's just new to me. First and foremost, I want you guys to go ahead and like these videos, share the video, share the content. I really appreciate that. But I want to jump right into it. I want to talk about procrastination and overthinking. And if anybody know about that, I do. Right? I'm a Virgo, and that's what we do best. Right? Procrastinate a lot and overthink especially. Right? But here's the thing. What I also know, the more you do, whether you have a good result or a bad result, the more you do, the better likelihood that you will succeed. Okay? Even if you're failing, like if your every action is a negative one, or is not prosperous, or you're not getting these contracts, or people telling you no, or whatever the case is, continue to do it. Continue to do it. Because look, back in 2012, right, I was told no so much. I was like really on the verge of giving up. So for those that know my story, I started my cleaning business in 2012. I started with the phones, right? People telling me no left and right. No, no, we do it in house. No, we're all set. No, no, no. I hit the field. Now it's February 2012. It's cold as shit, right? Car done broke down. I'm on the bus, right? I'm trying to find a way out of no way, right? Go door to door. No, 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 no. But I was determined. I knew if I stayed at it long enough, number one, I'm gonna learn how to sell myself, right? Number two, I'm gonna become a little bit more confident walking in the buildings, because anything that you do over a consistent amount, over a certain amount of time, or consistently over time, you going to become better. It's just it's just inevitable. Like, you're going to become better. So for my procrastinators and my overthinkers, I feel like both of those go hand in hand. If it's a task that you know you need to do, if it's an investment that you know you need to do, if it's something within your business, your organization, whatever, that you know you need to do and you're not doing it, first question you should ask yourself is, why am I not doing this? Right? Because it could be a multitude of reasons why you're not doing whatever it is you know you should be doing. Is it the fear of failure, the fear of success, the fear of the unknown, or is it some other dynamic? Okay. So again, guys, you gotta stop. Please stop procrastinating. I know it's easy said than done, but you have to practice this regularly. Make it a habit to stop doing it, and then you're gonna become better at that thing, whatever that thing is. So if you're cold calling, door to door, you're doing ads, whatever it is you're doing, continue to do it more and more. There's no organization, no corporation out here. I don't care if they were bootstrapped, self-funded, or if they had investors. There's no corporation. I mean, you could think of the biggest corporations: Amazon, IBM, Apple, Intel. Any of the biggest corporations, they did not have all of the answers in the beginning, right? And they was told no a lot. If you study some of the most richest people, your Rockefellers and all of that, they did a lot of finessing, right? They did a lot of finessing, and some of which was criminal. Now, I'm not suggesting anybody do anything criminal, but I'm just saying, if you do your research over these type of people, as I've done, a lot of these people have done a lot of criminal stuff, right? I'm not glorifying criminal behavior, but what I will say is they wanted it bad enough that they was willing to risk doing something criminal, right? To get their corporation off the ground, to get to that next level. How many times have we seen Facebook in the media, right, about personal information and so forth and so forth, right? accounts getting hacked, and so forth and so forth, right? So here's the thing. What I will say is Mark Zuckerberg take risks, right? They all take risks. Jeff Bezos, they take risks, and they answer the questions later. When the government come to them and why you did this, and they summon them to court to do this and that, right? They take risks. So I know what I'm saying is easy said than done, right? I know when I say take risks. I know when I say stop procrastinating. I know when I say stop overthinking. I know it's, heard it before. It's sound doable, but for you, you might be like, but look, dude, you're not in my situation. Like, you don't know what the fuck I got going on, right? I can, I can hear that. Some of you say, I got this business started off, man. I got a nagging wife or a nagging girlfriend. Man, I got this job. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to run my business because this job is consuming so much of my time. I can't make. I didn't heard it all. I didn't heard. I get emails and people, just off of here on YouTube, just random people. Hey, Fabio, quick question. What would you do if you was in a situation? Okay, I got this boyfriend. I literally called and had conversations with people that's not in coaching or nothing like that. Had conversations with them about their situation and what I would do if I was in that situation. Just giving my perspective, right? So when I advise somebody, I'll give you like the upside of something and the downside of something, and then I'll tell you to go with your gut, right? Because I don't think that I know it all. So I mean, you can try it. This is what I would do, but the upside is this could happen. The downside is this could happen, right? So that's the way I think. But just do something, right? So just do something, and I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of people, they're not getting contracts fast as they want to, so they're thinking that the business isn't for them, or they're flip-flopping. They say, well, you know what, I'm going to do residential because it seemed like commercial isn't for me, and then they get caught in that residential realm of things, and before long I get an email. They say, Fabio, I'm stuck. I'm getting a lot of feedback off of Thumbtack, or I'm on Home Advisor, or I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I got a referral here, or somebody from Google called me there, or somebody from Facebook wanted me to do a carpet clean. They wanted me to do this, and these are just one and out jobs, Fabio. Like, I'm not making no real money just doing the homes because they're not consistent, like reoccurring revenue, like how um, commercial contracts would be, right? So this is what people are telling me. So I'll do a carpet cleaning job, and then that's it. Like, they pay me, and then I don't go to them no more, right? But again, like I say, you have to stay consistent. You have to be creative. You have to be creative. I did a video. It's one of my coaching students, guys. Hey, how's it going, boss? Hey, how's it going? You're ready to you're ready to start these offers? Okay, okay. I'm on live on YouTube right now. Let me give me 10 minutes or less, and I'll phone you right back. So I'm actually on live as I'm talking to you right now. Okay? All right. Yeah. So, um so I hear a lot of this stuff, guys, and again, I felt compelled to go live because I know what you guys are going through, especially for like a lot of the new people that they're just starting up. They're excited about doing the cleaning business. They don't know what they don't know. It's just an exciting time for them, but they feeling a little bit discouraged, right? Or they procrastinating, or they're just, you know what I'm saying? They know they can do it, but they not actively putting in the energy to do it, right? And that's what this video is about. You got to stop overthinking. You got to get out your own way. You got to do something. The more you do it, the better you'll become. Okay? Again, the more you do something, the better you'll become. And when you guys start advertising more, when you guys start doing a little bit more marketing, going the extra mile for yourself. Because believe you me, you're tired of working for somebody too, right? You're tired of working for someone, but you get up and go every single day, but you're tired of it, right? So why not put that same type of energy where you actually could get a better result with working for yourself? Why don't you put that same type of energy in your business? You know why? You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself enough to do that. And then the work consumes you so much, and it's a guaranteed income at this point, right? So when you go in, you already know, once I do this 8 hours, I'm gonna get paid for this 8 hours, right? So you're not as compelled to do anything else, because at the very least, you know that when I put my 8 hours in, I'm gonna get paid for my 8 hours. That's the wrong way to look at things, my friends. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong way to look at things, right? So if it was me, I would use that 8 hours, leverage it, take the income from that, and input that into my business. Right now, I get it. You still got other things. You got to pay rent. You got to do certain things, but it's strategic. Okay, it's strategic. Like, I wish I was in a lot of people's situation in the startup stage. Like when I very first started. Like with me, I started literally with my unemployment checks. I was down to the last 5 weeks. If you know my story, I bought a course card, Your Clean Future, right? 5 weeks to go, 5 weeks of unemployment checks, and I just launched from that. Some of you guys are with 40-hour-a-week jobs, 38 hours, 35 hours a week, right? Getting paid weekly, getting paid bi-weekly, whatever the case is. I would take some money, and I talked about this before. I'm not telling you to rob your whole paycheck on just your business, right? I get it. You got groceries, you got other things, but that money that you would take for extracurricular activities, take that revenue and do a paid campaign, a paid ad campaign on Facebook or Instagram, right? Just try something, and you'll thank me later. Like, because the thing is, who am I to say it's not going to work for you? Or if you try this for $50, it's not going to work. Who am I to tell you that? Right? You might try something for $50, $100, and think like, oh man, I'm wasting my money. And it might be a home run. But you got to stop overthinking. You got to stop procrastinating. You'll watch my video. You'll watch this person on YouTube. You watch that person on YouTube. We all successful, or we all doing this. And you're like, I like Fabio. I like this part. I like that. Right? So you're watching all of us. Every time we upload a video, you watch it. Right? We go live, you watch it. We end the live, we post a video, we're living our life, and you're still trying to wish upon a star. You have to stop doing that, guys. Like the people that watch me on my channel, I look at you guys different. I don't know how other creators and other YouTubers and people do it, but I genuinely want people to win. I genuinely want you to win, but I can't want it more than you do, right? I know how it feels to uh, procrastinate, right? I'm not, exempt from procrastination, right? But the way I think now is, I think, what I'm what am I gonna lose if I don't do this, right? Instead of what would happen if I do this, right? So most people think like, well, what if I fail? I think in the reverse. Well, what if I don't do this? What if I win, right? If I don't do this, if I don't do this, what if I got the chance to win and I'll never discover because I didn't do it? You see what I'm saying? So again, guys, I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. Stop watching. And I was just telling somebody in my coaching this too as well. You got to stop watching every single creator on every single topic. So let's say you're starting a cleaning business, right? Starting a cleaning business. Am I telling you to just watch me? No. I would like for you to. But don't watch 5 or 6, and this is just my personal opinion, this is subjective, but don't watch 5 or 6 different creators on one subject. You know why? because we all gonna have 5 or 6 different ways to do something, and that's gonna cloud your mind. Like right now, I read a lot of books, but a lot of the books that I read come from the same author. Now I got a shitload of books I can show you guys here. Like I do a lot of audio books, right? A lot of audio books. So let me show you guys a little bit. So this is the one I'm working on now. It's already, I was at the gym working out. That's 50 Cent. Hustle harder, hustle smarter. But I got a ton of audio books here. All of those are audio books. It's some music in there, but you guys can see audio books. Airbnb. You guys know I do Airbnb. You can, hopefully you can see that. Social media. Just a lot of books, right? You see what I'm saying? Power for the, you get it, art of war. Just a lot of branding, irresistible offers. You hear me talk about this stuff all the time. Sorry for the it's getting blurry, guys. But I'm just hundreds of books, all books, sales books, all type of books, real estate books, different subject matters. I'm just showing you guys here. You know, so and a lot of these books I got just the audible version, Girl Boss. I got just the audible version, the Elon Musk, Persuasion, The Wolf of Wall Street. You see what I'm saying, guys? So I read a shitload of books. All of these are books. 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 I do more books than I do reading. Books. Books. Andrew Carnegie. A lot of psychology type of books, guys. You see what I'm saying? I do a lot of books. So when I was trying to sell my business, I didn't understand merging and acquisitions. So what do? I go get a book. Merger, acquisition. So I can learn how to do reading financial reports. Brush my skill up on that. Right? A lot of books. A lot of books. I mean, we can just keep scrolling. Business acquisitions. Business valuations. Book on how to evaluate your business, right? Because I just did a sale. So again, a lot of books. A lot of books. You see more books than you see music albums in here, right? Okay, so I'm saying all of this. No one told me to go and get those books. No one told me to go and get those books. But I understand that I don't know everything. I'm the type, I can't just read a book and then say I'm about to go do everything that I read in this book. I treat books like how we treat dictionaries or how we treat the Holy Quran or the Bible, if that's what you read, right? I read a little, execute. Read a little, execute. Read a little, execute. Sometimes I just go by the table of contents and I pick a subject matter, something I need to do right now. Read that chapter or listen to that chapter, execute. Take notes. I got my backpack. I still carry it. It's full of books. Full of books and paperwork and this and that, right? So again, guys, what I'm saying is I apply myself, right? And I want you to do the exact same thing. I say this all the time. I'm no different than you. I just think a little bit differently than you. So you can't have a successful business if you're going to be 1 foot in the business, 1 foot in the streets. 1 foot in the business, 1 foot in the video games. 1 foot in the business, 1 foot worried about what the girls is doing or what the guys are doing. You got to go full throttle. You got to go head first, right? So many people, they bounce from, like in our business, niche. I tell people niche down. What that means. So if you're a carpet cleaner, just start with strictly carpet cleaning, get carpet cleaning jobs. Make carpet cleaning successful and then branch out. Okay, make carpet cleaning successful, then branch out. If you do lawn care and you say, you know what, I do lawn care, but I want to get into the cleaning business, make lawn care successful so it can fund your cleaning business or whatever your next venture is. Okay, so if you're doing commercial and you say I want to jump into real estate or vice versa, you're doing residential and you want to jump into commercial, make residential successful, then jump into commercial. Because I promise you, if you try to do everything at the same time, you're not going to win. If I say Jay-Z, what comes to mind? Well, if you know Jay-Z, many things may come to mind. But what do we know Jay-Z as first? How was Jay-Z introduced to us? Jay-Z was introduced to us as a rapper, right? He was introduced to us as a rapper. Now he a philanthropist. Now he do this and he have champagne or wine and he does this. He got Rock Nation and he got this and he does this. He does all of these things, but he didn't come into the game doing all of those things. Jeff Bezos, same thing. He started off with books. That's what Amazon was initially, books. It was an online bookstore library, right? Now Amazon sell everything under the sun, right? He didn't come in the game selling everything under the sun. Well, really, he don't sell anything. He just allow you a platform to sell goods through his platform, and he help you with packaging, distribution, and all of these things. Amazon is just really a hub. You see what I'm saying? And let outside suppliers use their platform and their hub, their distribution for goods. You see what I'm saying? But again, it didn't start that way. I mean, initially. Now they do Whole Foods and they got this and they bought this out and they bought that out. So again, guys, I can go on and on. You get my drift. If you want to be successful, lay back, focus, be headstrong as to what you really, really want to do. And start there. So many people, they say, well, Fabio, what I really want to do is da 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 da. But I'm doing da 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 da. Like I got a young lady. She said, I really want. Hi, Eclipse. I got a young lady. She said, she's in my coaching. She said, I really want to do sell wigs and weaves, and I really want to sell this stuff. But I also do hair. I'm like, my fingers get tired. I'm good at what I do, but I'm just outdone with actual doing hair. I just want to really do the wigs and do the whatever. I say, so you don't have a passion for doing hair? She say, not anymore. My passion is I like to make wigs. I like to sell hair. I do, this type of thing. I say, you're going to be, you're wasting time at this point. I say, you're going to be more successful if you start with what you really like to do, and then you can come back to doing hair, right? Because you have a talent for doing that. That will be something that's always under your belt. That will be something you can always do, right? Because you already have a talent for that. You have a talent to do that. Okay? So again, guys, like I say, stop procrastinating. Stop overthinking. It's not as hard as you think. You're one day away from getting a contract. It's just you went yesterday, did walkthroughs or did door to door, you didn't get no traction, so you say, I'm not going to do it today. Or you picked up the phone today, you got 0 appointments, so you're not going to do it tomorrow, or you're not going to do it Monday. You sent out a stack of 500 or 300 postcards and nobody emailed you back, nobody visited your website, nobody called you. So you say direct response marketing don't work or postcards don't work. You have to do more of it. You have to do more of it. You have to put yourself in the picture. When they advertise a Nike shoe, you don't just see the commercial one time. No, they get you pregnant with the idea of buying that shoe. Or let's use the Whopper or whatever, Burger King or McDonald's or whatever. When you see the Big Mac value pack or whatever they're advertising, you don't just see it one time and go get it. McDonald's understand repetition. They understand I have to keep this in your face. And eventually, you might want to just try our burger one night on one of them days that you don't want to cook. We all been that, like, bitch, I'm about to go and get this burger. We all been there. Or you see the pizza and they do the cheese and it looks so good. You don't go and get the pizza the first time. But if they keep advertising, they might catch you on one of them days that you don't feel like cooking and you're going to go and get the pizza. Okay, guys? So, again, it works the same way with your business. You have to be willing to fail. You have to be willing to fail in order to get the success. And it's really not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. It's so many ways you can do it now, opposed to 2012. Like when I first started, like it, you're not saying that is, but the technology have advanced since 2012. Social media have advanced since 2012 when I first started. Right? So again, like I say, we got so much access to so many things right now that can help us become very successful in any endeavor, in any business, online and offline. So when I do these videos and I tell you I go live and I do this stuff, guys, this stuff really works. You just have to apply it. The biggest reason, and I tell people that I was talking to somebody on Facebook about it, the biggest reason somebody that watch my content may not win watching my content is because they're not applying my content. They're not applying what I'm saying. Or they do it one time, it doesn't work, and then they're thinking, oh, this doesn't work. No, you have to continue to do it. You have to continue to do it. It's no different than going to high school and not knowing a certain subject matter. And as you go to that particular class, you're going to learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it. Now today you know that subject matter. But it didn't happen the first day that the teacher brought that subject matter to your attention. You kept going to class and you learned that subject matter. Now you're a little bit more proficient with it, right? Now you know it. We couldn't take it out of your head if we wanted to at this point. That's exactly how business works. Overthinking, giving yourself a way out, we don't give ourselves a way when we want to go see a concert. We just get the tickets and go see the concerts. Do you do consulting? Yes, I do. Coaching. You can email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com if you interested in the coaching. I got a special running on it right now if you're interested. Very affordable, $750. Okay, it's $2,500 typically. I got some other stuff running too. If you're interested, I'll bring that. We could just email me, Master Clean Machine, your name and your telephone number. I'll call you directly and go over how we can be assistance to you, let you know what we have, and then you tell me what you think would be a better fit for you. Okay, not going to try to sell you anything that you feel like you don't need or anything. But I do want you to be successful at the highest level. So I'm going to give it to you at the highest level. But what I will tell you, Mr. Berry, do not come into the coaching if you're not ready to work. Okay. Don't come and say, oh, $750, I can afford that. That's good, because you're going to get 6-month coaching, 2-month unlimited lead gen. But do not spend money with me if you're not ready to work. I'm not one of them. Okay. And I'm going to apply pressure. You're going to get my direct contact number. You'll be able to access me 24/7. But do not come in if you're not ready to work. Okay, because I'm going to put you to work. I'm going to give you the sauce, but the sauce is nothing without implementation. You see what I'm saying? Colonel Sanders, he can give you the recipe for his chicken, and you can season it up and this and this and that, but the chicken, you won't know if the chicken tastes the way the chicken tastes unless you cook it. He gave you the spices, he gave you the batter, he gave you everything, he gave you the system, So you know how to put it together and season it up and put it in the flour and do all of this stuff. But unless you put it in that grease, you don't know if that chicken go taste the way it's supposed to taste. You see what I'm saying? So implementation, that's where I was getting to on this video. I got a lot of videos on YouTube. Thank you, Mass Avenue. I appreciate you so much. I got a lot of videos. It's not the videos don't work. It's just people don't know how to implement it. And that's why my videos, if you notice my videos, a lot of my videos are an hour long, 2 hours long, because I try to break it down in bite-sized pieces. I try to make it where you guys can understand it and not be vague, right? So it takes time to talk about it. It takes time to say, do this, do this, do this, do this, right? It takes time. So I try to give it to you all the way to the lowest common denominator, so you can ingest that and then go and implement that, okay? Because if I'm just vague, you're gonna say, okay, well, what do you do when you do this then? Right? Or if I just say, well, I'm gonna tell you this, and in order for you to get this, you got to join the coaching. No, I want to give it to you right now. I'm gonna give it to you right now. If I give you enough value up front, you will want to do the coaching. And all the coaching is a set of systems that you will have to implement to get to that next level. Essentially, that's what it is over the course of a 6-month period. It's a bunch of systems, and that's where people lack systems. Everything we do is a system. Your job that you work at is a system. So if you work at Taco Bell, hypothetically, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, I'm just kind of going to, you got the person in the drive-through. That's part of the system. You got the person that cooked the meat. You got the sprinkle the cheese, that do the burritos. You got the wrap, they're prepared. You got the front register. They take the order. That's the system. Like, all of this is part of the system to make one. All of this is a part of the system to make one. And that's what your cleaning business is. You got intricate little things in your business that make your business one big system. Okay? So you got the human resources. You got the media department. You got the marketing and sales department. You got the administration department. You like got all of these different things. But when you put them together, that's your business as a whole. That's one big system. Okay? And until you guys start doing this stuff every single day and not getting discouraged because somebody told you no, because look, if everybody told you yeah, come in and do a walkthrough, and you didn't hear no, a lot of you wouldn't know what to do with those yeses. A lot of you would F those yeses up, right? Because it's coming to you too easy. But when you get told no a lot, you can condition your mind so when you get told that yes, you're already prepared. You already prepared really to do it and do it at the highest level. Okay, like one of my coaching students just called. I got to call him back in a second. He's working on and he's 18 years old, doing it big out of New York, doing his thing. Musa. I hope he don't get at me for saying his name, but Musa, great guy. He listened. We did a coaching session yesterday. He repeated everything back. He understand it. He's Fabio. I want to give you an example, and you let me know. I just want to make sure what you said, I'm writing it down, and I'm collecting it the way I'm supposed to collect it, so I can implement it. And he did it to a T. One of my favorite guys in the coaching program, and he's only 18, about to be 19. At the highest level. You see what I'm saying? But I tell him, Musa, you got to do it all the. I hear you, Fabio. I hear you, Fabio. I can call him right now. Put him on speaker. He'll tell you. I hear you, Fabio. I hear you, Fabio. Now we about to do some offers. That's what he's calling for now. So I'm about to help him create some offers. We got Black Friday. I was telling him, hey, you need to do some Black Friday stuff. At the highest level, do some offers, right? Black Friday stuff. Okay, Fabio, I'm gonna do it, but I just want to get your help to structure some offers. Because when it comes to offers, Fabio, big general, I know how to get those offers. I can get your phone. I can really, yes, Lord. So, but like I say, without it's not about me. You guys can do the exact same thing. I'm confident that I can do this stuff because I've been doing it for a while. You see what I'm saying? You guys can do the exact same thing. You just got to put your feet to the pavement and get to running. Okay, you're going to trip. You're going to fall. You got to get up and keep running. They're going to tell you no. They're going to hang up on you. You're going to get excited about when somebody referred you to somebody and you think, man, I got this because my buddy, he referred me and he gave me the word and they gave me a call, Fabio. They like, my friend told this one lady that works at this building and whatever, and he's like real, he's in the insight. You'll be amazing how many times I heard this story. I think I probably got it because see, he's like he's in touch with this person at this building, Fabio. So I think it's a high chance. I say you want to think confident, but you want to be logical as well. You want to be confident, but you want to be logical as well. Just because somebody referred you don't mean you're going to get it. Okay? It's all about you, though. It's all about you, your approach, your professionalism, how you can be of service to them. When you learn that being of service to the client is what's going to get you the contract, everything in your world is going to change. It's not about you. You're going to win as a result of what you can do for them. The more you give, the more they're willing to do business with you. And that's what I learned. The more value you give for the money that you're charging, the more they're going to want to do business with you. I was talking to a guy yesterday. He has a really big deal going on. I'm supposed to talk to him today as well. Let me see, what time is it? I'm supposed to talk to him today as well. And he called me. He said, Fabio, I got this deal. I say, okay, great. He said, it's a really big deal. He sent me the email. He forwarded everything to me, the whole scope of work and all of that, right? It's a really big deal. He said, I think it was 100,000 square foot, but he's only supposed to clean. They want him to do a certain percentage portion of the building. Like he doesn't have to do the whole 100,000 square foot facility. I say, okay, cool. I can help you with that. He said, well, they sent me the scope of work. They emailed everything to me. I want you to take a look at it so we can, see if you can help me with the numbers. I say, okay. He say, I say, how the facility look like? Did you do the walkthrough? Did you write down any specifics or anything like that? No, Fabio, I didn't do a walkthrough. I didn't do a walkthrough because they sent over the scope of work. I'm gonna forward you the scope of work, Fabio, and if you can help me, man, I'll appreciate it. I say, okay, I can help you, but I can't do nothing until you see the facility. I don't care what they emailed you. You got to see the facility. You put in a number and then you get to the facility and realize you don't even want to be in the facility. I say, you want to see the facility. I say they're researching companies. They know you're supposed to do a walkthrough. They're just trying to get quotes. I say, do they already have a cleaner? I think he said they do. They're looking for a request for a proposal. They're looking for a request for proposal. RFP, request for proposal. So I say, this is not what we're going to do. You're not going to be in coaching. I'm not going to allow you to do that. So I said, you got to take a look. This was yesterday. I said, you got to go do a walkthrough today. Then we're going to get on the phone. We start working. I said, if you can get some pictures to send me or some video, some footage, that'll be helpful as well. But until you do that, I don't want to help you with the numbers. So he was supposed to do it today. I haven't talked to him. I don't know if he did it. But again, this is the type of stuff. I don't want you guys to get caught in, because 100,000 square foot facility isn't shit. if you don't know how to bid on it. And I tell people all the time, they say, Fabio, I got 5 accounts. I got 10 accounts. It's not about the number of accounts that you have. It's about how much you're charging for the number of accounts that you have. Okay? Because you're going to have 20 accounts and you're really not making shit. Conversely, you can have 5 accounts, 6, 8 accounts, and you can be killing a game. Just depending on what you're charging and the type of accounts that you have. I tell people this all the time because a lot of times the greedy become the needy. A lot of times people try to charge top dollar for a client, whereas I look at making it up in volume. Now, am I telling you to be the cheapest? No, but be flexible. If you got a 5,000 or less square foot facility, don't try to charge top dollar because they are in the richest part of the city. Be fair with your prices, because that one client can introduce you to 10 other people that he's associated with, other lawyers, other consultants, other doctors, other chiropractors, other dentists, other bankers. So the greedy become the needy. So you got to know, again, am I telling you to be the cheapest? Fuck no. But think logically. Establish relationships and use it as leverage. And I teach all of this in the coaching for anybody that want it right now at $750. That's just for the basic coaching. I do have other programs. You can watch my other videos on that. I don't want to get off track here. But like I say, be mindful that there is a way to do this systematically. I was trying to think of the right words to put to say this. Be mindful that there is a better way to do this systematically. I feel like the ultimate goal for your business should be to run your business on autopilot. That's just my personal opinion, right? Now, if you went in and you don't mind cleaning and all of that, then that's cool too, right? You got people, they enjoy that. But you are always going to be self-employed unless you change your mental capacity about your business. You're always going to be self-employed, which means you're employed yourself, you're working within the business. You're not an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs govern, they lead, they oversee. Entrepreneurs are not working within the business. Fabio Hart, he started a business, leverage, delegate, so he can put himself out of it. Now that creates space where he can do something else. Fabio Hart oversee things. He lead, put systems in place, delegate, have others to do it. And that's where your mind should be with your business. I don't care if you're just doing apartment clean outs and all of that. As long as you're the one that's doing it, you're never going to become as successful as you should be, because you're limiting yourself to income because you're doing all of the work, or you and your sister is doing all of the work, or you and your brother and your nephew is doing all of the work. Doesn't matter. When you are a part of that equation, you're not leveraging yourself where you can become even more successful, because you only get so much time in a day. You can literally make your day longer than 24 hours if you know how to do it. The best way to do it is delegating. The more you delegate, the more you free up time for you to do other things, the more money you can get, if that makes sense. Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z is an entrepreneur, businessman. Jay-Z don't work within the entity, but Jay-Z delegate for somebody to do what it is he don't want to do. If he want to do it, he'll do it. He's a brand, he's an entity. He delegate and have someone else do it. Beyonce, she's a brand, she's an entity. She delegate and have others do things for her. That way it creates a space where she can do a makeup line, a wig line, a perfume, a clothing line. How can she do all of this and she's just one person? Well, she can do it because she put together systems and then delegate. She put together systems and then delegate. So that's all you guys. And again, I know it sounds easy said and done, but in order for this to happen, you have to be willing to stop procrastinating, stop overthinking, and take risks. I was talking to somebody in my coaching last week. I said, "How much money have you spent on paid ads?" Nothing. I said, "Where's your revenues at monthly?" He told me. I said, "How long have your revenues been there?" For a little over a year. So I said, "That means you haven't picked up any contracts." He said, "Correct." I said, "That's terrible. You got to change that. You got to change that." I say, "Are you working within the business?" "Yes, I have to do. I got a staff, Fabio, but I also have to do some cleaning as well." I say, "Would you agree or disagree that you're stunting your growth by you doing work?" He said, "I agree." I say, "So if you know that, why are you doing the work? Why are you not delegating this out so you can pick up more contracts, or so you can get bigger, better deals, or so you could do bigger things?" "I don't know, Fabio. That's what we got to change." Okay. So again, with me, I'm all about systems. I'm all about having your business work on autopilot. Again, I know it's not easy. Trust me, it's not. It's not easy. Let me see. I think it's yeah, that's the young guy that I'm supposed to call back. He let me know something came up. So, but again, like I said, the people that's in my I'm on them like a hawk. I'm on them like a hawk, man. I want them. I really want them to win. Do it at the highest level. But again, you guys got to be willing to spend money. You can't just free yourself to death and build $100,000 or $1 million business. You're going to have to spend some money. What gets you to 100,000 will not get you to 1 million. But once you get to 100,000, there will be a mind shift. There will be a mental shift. Because now you thinking I got $100,000. If I 10x this, I can really make this $1 million company. But what gets you to 100,000 will not get you to 1 million. Okay, so I need you guys to know that. If you guys need my assistance, whether you want to do coaching or not, that's entirely up to you. You can email me mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. Also, I want to talk about hiring, guys, real quick, because it just popped in my head. The number two thing that caused a lot of you guys not to be successful, outside of you not putting in the effort to pick up new contracts, is employee retention. It's employee retention, and that's because you're hiring the first people that come in the door. I already know what it is, because I used to do that, because I used to just need somebody, so I would just hire. But you have to be able to vet these people, guys. What I mean by that, you have to ask different questions. You can't ask the same questions that they ask you in interviews and been asked for decades. That's passe at this point. You got to be creative in your interview. You got to want to know. You got to ask them, why do you want to work for us? What made you apply with us? Have you worked for a cleaning company before? What cleaning company have you worked for? What type of sites have you cleaned? These are just some of the stuff that you want to ask. What will be your long-term goal and working for ABC Janitorial, whatever put your company name in. What would be a long-term goal for you? Are you just doing it for the money? Are you doing it for the experience? Are you doing it for growth and development? These are the things that you want to know. See, when you vet them and you ask them certain questions, per their response that they give you, you will know if they'd be a good asset. If they're just doing it for the money, then we know that they're money driven. If they're doing it because they want to grow, they want to be developed, they want to develop more, they want to develop a skill that they can use long term elsewhere, or they want to advance their career. In other words, they want to move up, become part of management of your company. Now we know they can be an asset to the company. If they're money driven, 9 times they could be a liability, or they're just going to do things based on money. So they don't care about you. They don't care about your company. They just want to put in 8 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is, get a check and get out the way, which is probably about 95% of America. Like, you go to work, like, a lot of people don't care about moving up. Just give me my check, make sure my right, and I'm out of the way. Just make sure my hit direct deposit and I'm all set. I'm good to go. That's the mentality of a lot of people. So again, guys, you have to vet the people that you hire. Don't do it off of looks. Don't do it off of ethnicity. Don't do it off of religion. Okay, yeah, you might catch a vibe with them. Hey, they say, hey, so they might have a Chicago Bulls hat on. You say, oh, yeah, or a shirt, or this or that, or they might bring up this, and it's okay to do the small talk, because that build rapport. They're gonna like you off of that alone. Like, you go to an interview, you talk to somebody, and they're like, hey, so yeah, man, watch hockey. What's your favorite hockey team? Right? This building rapport. So when you leave the interview, you're gonna be like, yeah, man, he was cool as fuck, bro. He was cool, bro. Like, I think I got the job and shit. Just because he was building rapport. You see what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. But build rapport, but don't go off of instinct, right? You want to build rapport, but you want to go off of what they told you, what information that they gave you back per your question. Okay? Because if you're just hiring just to fill a position, you're gonna have a high turnover rate. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. You're gonna have a high turnover rate. Okay, so don't just hire based on that. Okay, so again, guys, as I wrap this up, be getting off of here shortly, but um, the main premise of this video is stop overthinking, take risks, and stop procrastinating. I feel like you should watch one person, study that person, execute on what that person say. So if you're into making wigs, there's a lot of people that make wigs on YouTube. Just find one that you like, that you identify with, watch him or watch her, and just deal with them. When you watch 5 or 6 different people that make wigs, now you got 5 or 6 different opinions, and you may not get started with none because you're overwhelmed. Same thing with the cleaning. There's a lot of people on YouTube that talk about starting a cleaning business. I just personally feel you should start with one person that you like. Am I saying they have to be Fabio? No. Would I like for it to be Fabio? Yes. But find one person you identify with, and this again, because again, if you're watching me and you're watching this person, you're watching that person, you're watching that person, now you got a lot of different opinions. And now in your head, you're going to be fogged up like, damn, okay, well, Fabio said do this, and this person said do this. Like, do I gel this together, or do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like books, like I was saying with the books, I generally read one author, study that, and study that religiously, take notes, implement, and then I branch off to somebody else. Yeah, I might come back to that author, but I study it, I implement it, make sure it works. And essentially what I do is teach that type of stuff in the coaching, or give it to you here on YouTube, because most people don't like to read. You see what I'm saying? So it's not Fabio the most brilliant. It's I learn, I execute. If it works, I'll share it. If it doesn't work, I'm not really inclined to share it with you because I don't want to share nothing that doesn't work. But I'm also knowledgeable enough to know that just because it didn't work for me don't mean it won't work for you. So yeah, I can tell you about it. I might say something along these lines. Hey, you can try this. It didn't work for me, but it might work for you. But what did work for me is X, Y, and Z. That's kind of how it would probably go, right? But again, like I say, guys, just get started. Stop overthinking. You blowing yourself all the way up and blowing yourself out the way. The more you neglect to do for your business, you neglect to do those calls, you neglect to do paid ads, you neglect to go door to door, the more somebody just started a business today and they're doing it because they have a different type of hunger than you. They was just cursed out at their job and they pissed in the fuck, like they mad as hell. They really mad. So they started this business and now they about to go full throttle. And then you eventually stumble into that office and guess what happens? Ma'am, you just missed it by 2 days. We just hired a company just 2 days ago. Sir, you missed us about a week. We just hired someone last week. And that's only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from your home or from your residence. That's a contract that you could have had, but because you procrastinate, you don't believe in yourself, all you do is watch videos, you don't take notes, you just want to be entertained. The only thing you got in your name is your LLC and your EIN and your bank account with limited funds in it. And I'm not saying this to be mean or to downplay anybody or anything like that, but you got to do something with that. Got to do something with the EIN, got to do something with the LLC. You need to have something going into the account. Otherwise, the account going to eat up the little money you have with fees, and essentially your account going to get closed out. No money in the account. Okay, guys, so I'm trying to help you guys help yourself. Again, for those that might be interested in coaching, again, I'm not trying to sell it to you. I just want to offer and let you know that it is available. My coaching is typically $2,500. I'm doing it right now, $750 out the door. Okay, you get 6-month coaching, 2-month unlimited lead gen. You can put sign me up in the subject line of the email. Sign you up, you leave your name and telephone number. I'll give you a call personally, explain, answer any questions before you even invest the money. I just want to make sure you have a clear understanding what to expect from me as well as what I expect from you. Just make sure we're on the same accord. We're on the same thing. If we a perfect fit, let's get it started. I do have other opportunities where you can buy accounts. It's not a must. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Kristen? I do have other situations going where you can buy accounts. It's not a must. I have the licensing program. I'm Xavier. Hey, how's it going? The licensing program. I also have the other $2,500 program where I personally get those accounts for you. We could talk about that. Just sign me up or put more info. If you put more info, they let me know you're interested in maybe other programs. If you put sign me up, that let me know that you're focusing on the actual coaching itself. If you want it, it's not a must. Okay, but if you want to grow your business, take it to the next level. If you want to learn offers like Musa, like I taught him, and some of the other people that's in my coaching that's doing extremely well, then you email me mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. The email will be in the description once the video is posted. So in case you don't write it down or remember, you can check the description and the email will be there. Master Clean, CLEAN, machine, all one word, @gmail.com. Master Clean Machine @gmail.com. My assistant, one of them, will get the information over to me and I'll be able to call you. Make sure you leave your name and your telephone number because I want to talk to you before you invest. This channel is about commercial cleaning, starting a cleaning business, commercial, residential cleaning, carpet cleaning, window cleaning, all facets of cleaning. That's what this channel is about. Okay. Yep. Come up on your recommendation. Yep. That's what this. It's about starting a cleaning business. So again, guys, like I say, stop procrastinating. Take some risks. Make sure it's calculated. Don't just take just dummy risks. Be on a dummy mission, and stop overthinking. Okay, because overthinking won't get the money coming in. Procrastinating damn sure won't get the money coming in. And taking no risk damn sure won't get the money coming in. Even if you take a risk and you fail, you're still ahead of the game because you took a risk. So at least you got some type of feedback. Yeah, you failed, but you got some type of feedback. But if you take no risk, you don't know if you're gonna hit a home run or if you're gonna fail because you're too scared to take a risk. Okay. So again, guys, like I say, just stay focused. Um, Again, if you want to learn offers, I can teach you offers, how to do offers. We got Black Friday quickly approaching. Why not put on a Black Friday special right now? Get what you gear it up. You gear it up for Black Friday right now. If you don't know how to do that, I can show you how to do that. Okay. Again, the purpose of the coaching is to help you build systems. Okay. And then implement what I already do or what I've already done. Okay. So again, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you email me, mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. Again, the coaching for right now is $750. It's typically $2,500. It's $750. Okay. 6-month coaching, 2-month unlimited lead gen. That's if you're interested. It's not a must. I'm not trying to force it upon you. But you just email me at mastercleanmachine and put sign me up in the subject headline, or put more information if you want to know about the licensing and the other programs. Now, those programs, the licensing program is $5,000. I'll tell you exactly what it is on this video. The other program is $2,500. That's where I help you not only make that $2,500 back, but you got 1 year, and I'm going to supply you with other contracts throughout the course of that year, okay, that I'm personally going to get for you, just to show you that this works. And coaching, the $750 program is going to come with those particular programs, with the licensing program and with the $2,500 program, just throwing those in there. So you're still going to get the coaching, the lead gen, and I'm also going to get, I need you to win, because the guarantee that I'm offering on that $2,500 program is if you do not make at least that back in the course of the year, I'm going to give you your $2,500 back. And I don't want to give you no money back, right? So you're going to make at least your investment back plus more. With the licensing program, you're going to pay, that'll be $5,000. It's not like franchising. I'm licensing my system that I currently use in my business, and I'm going to fly out to you. I'm going to show you how to implement it. You're going to get all of the resources that I use, and you're just going to duplicate what I've done and implement it. So if I can do it and make $100,000, and then I give you the system, why can't you duplicate that and make at least $100,000? And I'm just being lenient with what you can make. I mean, that totally depend upon you. Okay. But yeah, so that's a little bit more. That's a licensing deal, so you get the whole system, paperwork, all of that, and I actually fly out to you quarterly, 4 quarters in a year, just to make sure you're implementing everything right and you're actually making money. Okay, we don't take nothing on the back end. You only just pay the front end, which is the $5,000. So it's nothing that you pay us on residuals on that. On a $2,500 deal, that's with me just strictly getting you contracts. We're getting you contracts. And again, the guarantee for that is I have to make you back at least your $2,500, or at the end of the year, I owe you $2,500. And I don't want to owe you anything, right? So you're going to make $2,500 at least, plus more, because I'm giving you a year with that program. That's not coaching. This is straight getting you contracts. That's not coaching. But coaching will be thrown in both of those programs, the licensing program and a $2,500 program. So you will be having access to me. You will be able to do coaching with me. You will learn systems. So it's not just me implementing this for you and you not knowing how to do it yourself. Okay. And then again, the regular coaching, just the regular basic 6 month coaching, 2 month unlimited lead gen, that's $750, right? And that's just for the basic coaching. That doesn't come with the contracts, leasing, and all of that. The licensing program. Okay, so if you want to get to that next level, you want to teach offers, you want to teach how to get leads, show you how to do your own lead gen program, all of this stuff is definitely available for you. But like I said, you got to stop overthinking. You got to be proactive. You got to take risks. And I'm not just saying just take risks in buying, my program. I'm saying take risks in your business, period. Because that's the only way you're going to elevate and get to the next level. Otherwise, you're going to be wishing upon a star of what your potential is. I wonder if I could. I wonder if I should. I wonder if this really for me. You don't have to wonder anymore. All you have to do is take calculated risk. Start with a small campaign. So for those that may not come into the coaching program, I still want you to win. Do a paid ad campaign. You start with a $50 budget. You start with a $100 budget, $75 budget, and see what that do. But again, your copy got to be right. Your hooks got to be right. Okay? Because you can start with that budget. Just because you did a paid ad on Facebook or Instagram don't mean you're going to get a return. It's ultimately going to how you structure. Do you have a funnel? And for our type of business, you don't necessarily need a funnel for our type of business. But for those of you that might be selling a course and that might be, ebooks or this and that, again, it's your offer. Your offer has to be attractive, and you definitely have to give way more for the money and give that illusion or that perception so the client can say, you know what, that's a good deal. I want to sign up for that. Or the last company that I had didn't even offer me that, didn't even think to offer me that, didn't even do that. Okay, so this is where offers, stacking, bundling, all of these things come into play. Okay, and I can show you how to do bundle deals, stack deals. Black Friday coming up, Christmas coming up, holidays, New Year's, all of these different things. You literally could end your year with a bang, right? I can't guarantee it because again, it's all about you implementing what we talk about in the coaching. You got to implement what we're talking about. If you're not willing to do that, I don't even want you in the coaching, to be honest. Because if you're just sitting on the roster and you're not doing anything, you're taking notes and you're not implementing anything, you're doing yourself a disservice and you just wasted money. Like, you see what I'm saying? So again, for those that want to come in at the $750, that's just a basic coaching, please know I'm going to be on your ass. You're going to get 24/7 access to me. You're going to get my actual telephone number. You'll be able to call or text me. Okay? I can call some of my students right now and I call them on some of the other videos, and they're doing it. They're doing it. Oh, by the way, for those that's interested in the leasing, the licensing program, and that $2,500 program, I only opened it up for 10. And the reason I did is because I like to keep it small. Because if I open something up and I open it up for 50 people to come in, would it be safe to say that I wouldn't be able to give all 50 people the same amount of attention? Right? So I open it up for 10, keep it small, where I can give everybody my undivided attention. I opened it up for 2 licensing spots. I have 1 available. Okay, if for those that might want that. The $2,500 program, I have 2 spots left for that as well. Okay. Again, I'm not trying to throw it. I'm just trying to make you aware. So it is on a first come first serve basis. Okay. But if you guys understand where I'm coming from, you get where I'm coming from, you really want to elevate your commercial residential cleaning company, do email me. Whether you're doing coaching or you don't want to do coaching, if you have questions about something that you got going on, If you have a contract that's lurking and you need to close, you don't know how to close it, you don't even have to be in my coaching. Contact me. Let's get on the phone. I'll help you close, and then you don't even have to be in the coaching. I want to give you value. I want you to get the contract. So if you got a deal working right now and you're not sure if you're charging the right amount or you're not, talk to me, send it to me. If you need help, put in the subject line, I need help. Put your name and telephone number. My people will get your number over to me and I'll call you personally. And we'll sit down and see where you're at within and how we can get you to that next level, how we can get you close. Okay? When I'm saying it's common sense, it's just not commonly practiced, guys. And I say that all the time. But once you do it more, you'll become a little bit more proficient with it. It comes second nature at that point. And then you'll be able to lay back and be like, okay, I'm such and such, I got this. Right? Because you've done it enough. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to wrap it up, guys. If you have any questions, you can be sure to leave it right here on the videos. You can also email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. Uh-oh, somebody already emailed me. I just seen a flash up here. Let me see. Oh, 3 people from the live email me already. Okay. Sign me up, sign me up. Okay. For the people that email me already that's interested in the coaching following this live, I will be giving you a call. Stick by your phone. Please answer your phone when I call. I will be calling you. I really, really appreciate that. Um, but this is going to wrap it up, guys. If you have any further questions, like I said, you can leave it in the comment section. You can always email me. Um, if you need help with something, you don't want to be in a coaching, that's fine. I'll be more than willing to help you out. Just email me, put in the subject line, I need help. If you're looking for the coaching, put sign me up. If you're looking for the the licensing, or the $2,500, I call it mega bundle deal, then put more information. Okay, more information. That'll let me know what you're emailing about. Sign me up, more info, I need help. Okay, making this simple. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for now, guys. Again, I love you guys. I want you guys to really, really rock out going into 2024. Do not hesitate to email me, whether you're in the coaching or not in the coaching. I also offer financing options. I meant to say that as well. So if you say, well, Fabio, money is, don't even worry about the money. Just talk to me. Let me get an understanding of what you're looking for, and we got financing options for everybody, right? Okay. So that's if you're interested, and it is on a first come first serve basis. I do have one licensing spot left. That's the $5,000 spot. I have two $2,500 spots left. I sold 3 yesterday, or yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I have 2 left, and then I have several regular $750 coaching spots available. Okay, it is first come first serve. I'd be more than willing to help you guys out. I love you all. God bless. Again, do not hesitate if you need me. I'm not going to try to sell you. I'm only going to try to help you per whatever your request is. Okay, so if you email me, you got a deal, you need help closing, you don't want to be in a coach, that's fine. Just put I need help, and I'm going to call you. We're going to look at your deal, structure your deal, see where you're at with it, and hopefully we can get you some good numbers to close with. Okay, so again, I want you guys to be great. I want you guys to be successful, but you got to believe in yourself. Stop overthinking, stop procrastinating, take risks, but make sure it's calculated. I'm Fabio Hart, the only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. God bless.